Today is Friday, March 13th, 2020. I'm at 274 Forrest Street, standing on a 3-tab composition shingle. One layer with felt, does not have drip edge. Shingle appears to be just over half of its life. We're going to start here on this right end offset. Don't see anything here on this steeper slope here. I do believe it's 12. When we look at the front slope, it does appear to, or the back slope rather, it does appear to face north. We don't typically get storms from the north. We do have 1 and 2 creased here on the back slope of this right end offset. Right slope here of our back right, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Continuing on, this pipe jack isn't flashed properly, and you can see sealant here on the keyway. And then we have a long exposure, exposed fasteners as well. Again, not seeing anything here on the back slope of our back right. On our left slope of the back right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Show you a few things here. We do see larger signs of transference here. And a fair amount of these actually have smaller signs. Just marked the larger ones. You can see the smaller signs here and here. Many of these tabs that are creased have small to medium sized, but I have marked the larger ones. So anything that has a T underneath it, that's what we're looking at. So this one here. Left slope of back right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is 2 tabs of 1 shingle here. Let me show you our signs. Larger signs of transference here. Very large there. And then here, we didn't see, but just under pea-sized to the soft metals. Our back slope, again, faces north. We don't get storms from the north very often. Usually once, 10 years potentially. Not seeing anything here on this back slope. We do have 1 here on the left slope of our gable vent. Don't see anything on the right, the back slope. Didn't see anything on this back low slope. I will point out a couple things there momentarily, but don't see anything on the right or back slope of this back middle dormer. On the left slope, we have 1, 2, and 3, and all 3 of these have signs of transference. Again, 2 tabs, 1 shingle here. It was here, yeah. Large signs there. Large signs here. You can see step flashing here. You really don't want to see a step flashing. A brake and the keyways there. They also have fasteners right at the transition. A few different potential points of entry here. So we had all this on this left end slope. No step there. All this here on the left end slope, or on our left slopes rather. You see all of this here, even had some on the gable. When we get to our steeper slope here, you don't see anything. One that has a minor fracture here. Prior repair there, no damage above our prior. To our front slope, we have 1, 2, and 3. This one does have signs, transference. So looking at our left end slopes again, we have 1, 2, 3. And this is pretty open here, even though we do have some willows. There's 6 here. Some of them are out in the field, but there are 6. Let's see if I can spot them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one below that, 5. I think there's one in this area. Again, looking at left end slopes. 1, 2, and 3. Again, 2 tabs, 1 shingle there. Don't see anything on the right. On the front slope of this front right, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Front slope of this right end dormer, 1, 2, and 3. Don't see anything on the right, nothing on the back. 1 creased here, And then we are back where we began. Don't know if I covered this. I don't know, I did. 1 and 2 there. Oh, still have a fair amount of integrity in the shingles. Wall flashings, protrusion flashings. I really didn't cross T's and dot I's at those. And then we have signs of transference on approximately 50-60% of these tabs that we're seeing. But that is the roof, and that will conclude this inspection.